So I was doing, over the years, I have sort of worked with many, many new ideas, okay? So from bringing an old sort of market in South London back to life, a beautiful Art Deco indoor market, which was struggling. So that was the product, if you like, and I'm bringing it back to life. Or I'm working for a Web 2.0 startup and I'm trying to help them make their first million. And, you know, there's all these new ideas coming up. And then I'm working with other people and I'm working with startups and students with ideas and corporate product managers with ideas. And all the time, I find myself kind of creating a process, if you like. And my process is always to go and speak to people and make sure the problem exists and make sure that there is a solution opportunity, right? So look at the market, look at what they're already doing to solve the problem. Is it good enough or not? Because if it's not good enough, there's an opportunity for you to play, right? So the biggest mistakes people make are, you know, the problem doesn't exist. So I had the problem, right? So there must be a problem. And that's so typical. You know, I can see one person with the problem. No, you've got to find a lot of people, with enough people with the problem. Secondly, that there are existing solutions that already do the job for them. And thirdly, that they have no intention of taking the action that you need them to. So it's not something they'd pay for, or it's not something they download, or it's not something they're going to integrate into their business because they've got to change the way they work. They've got to change their systems. It's not going to happen. The problem isn't big enough to take your action that you need, right? And this just keeps coming up and kept coming up. And I thought, right, the first thing we've got to do is go and talk to customers or target users and go and check those three issues, right? Go and check whether they exist. Because if they don't exist, you'll build something that nobody wants. So the book came about because I'd kind of written this in practice, and I have lots of tips and techniques for going and speaking to people and trying to find out if that situation, if those answers are presenting an opportunity to you or not. So that's how the book came about. And I was lucky enough to have a fantastic sponsor at Pearson who suggested, I had already sort of had post-it notes on the wall, but he suggested that they'd be very interested in publishing the book. So that was fantastic. But I call it the book that wrote itself, right? So through 25 years of experience of doing this stuff and helping other people, it kind of wrote itself.